essentially this notion that somehow you want something from other people, or you want to be seen by other people in a certain way, and all of the ensuing anxieties that come with that,
Mm-hmm.
and the difficulty of just seeing so clearly that this is fruitless. This is a vain pursuit. It's kind of meaningless because it is, for one thing, not coming from where you genuinely are.
Right, absolutely. It's fruitless in that it will not deliver the happiness. It will not deliver what you really want, because what you want from other people in pursuing things from other people is not really so much the recognition or the approval or some better jobs or more acceptance. What you're looking for is the happiness. Is what?
Love.
Love, yes, is
Which
love.
originates
Yes,
within
love
yourself.
is love. It's love, happiness, freedom. It's love. But
Nobody else can give you that.
right, love. Right, love that is delivered through somebody or through an experience or through an event or is conditional.
Yes.
It depends on the event. It depends on the person. It depends on the tracking methods. It depends on how much is downloaded, etc. So it is not really. It's not the true love. It's not what you're really looking for.
Huge weakness, craving in the human condition that spins the whole wheel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you have to go to the source. What is it that's craving it? Okay. So you have to go back to the root of the craving. What is it that craves it? What is it that craves it?
And isn't that really just a state of freedom, that if you recognize that you have that freedom, then the fulfillment is there?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's the misconception that the freedom is somehow vulnerability and emptiness.
Absolutely. The fulfillment is right there. The fulfillment is right there. The love is right there. You come to the root. To what is it that's seeking? What is it that's looking? And you will find the infinite realm of consciousness, of beauty and love and fulfillment, nothing lacking. Because it's a dream impression. It's an impression that there is something lacking. So you trace it back to the source. Well, what is it that's seeking? What is it that's seeking? So if there is a seeker, okay, it must be something here right now that's seeking. What is here right now that's seeking love? You have to examine it as it arises. Well, what is it that's seeking? It must be here, right? It must be here. So you sit with it. Say, okay, no problem. Show me your face.
One of the misconceptions.
Expose yourself.
I see. So you never have this beautiful form of life. You are it.
You are it.
And the very idea that you think, well, at least I've got that. Well, that's a
what gets it? Yeah.
misuse of language.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I got that.
You never have anything.
Never, what is this you that can have? What is a you? It's a maintained. It's a wheel that's spinning and spinning. It's a wheel. It's a wheel with an axle, and it's spinning. It's a wheel that's spinning. It's spinning in time and space. Just imagine a wheel. The mouse. The gerbil that runs on the wheel. Just imagine. That's the me. It's just a wheel of thought and sensation that's spinning.
Well, that's sort of where Buddhists go in having nothing. There's nothing in the work. There's no illusion about that. Not to put it on a pedestal. I just see that point. Like reinforcing you have nothing.
Well, it's not that we have nothing. What is the we? What is the I?
Right.
Because if there is an I, it must be present now. So there is here right now, obviously, we can refer to as an I, as the I of awareness. I as awareness. Yes? And there is also, one could say, that there is also the I as a person. Yes, we could say that. That's why not. I mean, let's So, but the I as a person, is perceived. Is perceived by awareness. Yes, but the I of awareness is not perceived. It perceives. It's not perceived. In a way, it's known by itself. We know we are aware. We know that there is the I of awareness here, but we know it intrinsically. Sort of, we don't need to ask anybody whether we are aware. We know it because we are it. We know we are aware because we are awareness. I don't know how else to say it. So it's an intrinsic knowingness. It's a forefeeling that we have, that we are awareness, that we are aware. So the I of awareness is not something that is perceived. It is something that is known as myself. But the I as a person, as a man, as a woman, as whatever, that is perceived. It's perceived. It's perceived how? It's perceived as thought, memories, as perceptions, and as bodily sensations. Yes? Yes. And it's changing. It's constantly changing. The I that was 12 years old, with a cute little thing and whatever, the cute little shoes and so on. And the I of now, the white hair, is different. The thoughts constantly changing, the bodies are constantly changing. Yes? Yeah. So, one constantly changing, but the other, the I of awareness, does that change? You could be aware of your hand, or of your foot, of your hand with 5 fingers, or your hand with 4 fingers. If you lose a finger, it's still the same awareness. So we're looking at the question, what is this I? There is an I of awareness that never changes. It does not change, and it's not born. I mean, we know that the I of the body is born. We have the passport picture, a photo, of this man who was born such and such a year, and he lived there, and he traveled from this place to that place. But consciousness, there is no experience whatsoever of consciousness traveling. Consciousness doesn't travel. The train travels, the weather, the car travels, bodies travel, but consciousness doesn't travel. It doesn't come and go, because it has no dimension. It's not, like a car is, 18 foot long, whatever. It has 4 wheels, and consciousness isn't like that. It doesn't have any phenomenal qualities. But I'm talking about the I that I am. The I that I am. So when you ask yourself, well, what is this I that is needing love, that is requiring love? You're mistaken, you're hopping, you're switching I's. You're going from I of consciousness to the I. This boy needs more love. Needs more love, and needs more candy, needs mama, needs to play in the sand, needs more loving, etc. You see? But this is your dream. You're welcome to dream this dream. You can dream that, you need a lot of loving, you need, a lot of, I don't know, you need to travel, you need a bigger house, you need better children, I don't know, whatever you want to dream. Better job, you need to have more money, to have you need to look, big shoulders and thin waist and so whatever. You can dream this dream. But you are not that character. You're dreaming that you are this character, and therefore you are on the roller coaster ride of, oh my God, I don't have enough love. And you get wise, you because there is intelligence. You get wise. You find that you chase the love. You've been chasing the love for 20 years or 30 now, going on 40 now, 50, 20 more years and I'll get it. Okay, 70. Damn, I'm still chasing the love. Well, at some point we get wise to it. We say, wait a minute, maybe I've been spinning the last 50 years the wrong way. Maybe I need to sit here and understand what's happening in satsang here. Let me understand here what's going on. Understand it. There is nothing that consciousness is lacking. There's nothing. You're not lacking. You as consciousness are lacking anything because consciousness is not a thing. The whole impression of flag in abundance, it belongs to the body-mind realm, to the dream realm. It doesn't belong to the realm of consciousness that you are. You are consciousness. You're not an object, a thing. Things appear to you as perceptions, as sensations. That's what we refer to as things. Like you can refer, for example, to the carpet as a thing. We call it the carpet. It's a perception and it's a sensation. You can actually sense it when your feet or your hand on it. You sense a sensation. You can sense your feet on the carpet. It's a sensation, right? A sense the carpet is a sensation. Your feet are a sensation. What's the substance of a sensation? What's the substance? Go to it. You have to go to it.
There's a sort of physiological change. I must admit it was in here because anything that is part of that flow fight process that is physiological or kind of resistant or tense doesn't seem to have a reason. And so even though it doesn't happen instantly, as when I pay attention, there just doesn't seem to be a reason to be tense. Mm-hmm. And it just starts that process. Yes. So it's just a very lovely thing to be aware of. Beautiful.
Yeah. Let it be effortless. Yeah. Let it be effortless. Don't do anything about it. Just let it be effortless. It's there. It's already there. The relaxation is already there.
Online thing, you did mention that as well. Go to the sensations.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was saying uncomfortable. If you go to the sensations, you kind of realize you aren't the sensations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Realize what?
You're not the sensations.
Mm-hmm.
What he's been talking about, you realize that more just by going to the sensations and without an agenda.
So let it be effortless.
Whenever you go to a perception or a thought or a sensation, you arrive at consciousness.
I am
you arrive.
Okay,
you arrive at consciousness.
That's exactly what.
You arrive at what you truly are. Because it's like the electronic microscope. When they look at an object in the electronic microscope and they keep increasing the magnification.
Yeah,
magnitude. They keep increasing it, and what seemed to be carbon, a layer of carbon, then they go in, and then it starts to morph into more and more space and different more subtle forms, and they keep going into it, and then they come to just like infinite space. You see, it's in that same way when you go to a sensation. You have to conduct these experiments. These are available experiments to you, which is really beautiful because you don't need to go to any ashram. You can do that anytime, right? Just go to any sensation.
What's interesting about it is the sensations are always there, but I guess it's the mind that resists them. But when you go to them, like you said, you go deep into them, and then you notice space.
Yeah, it's there is a tendency to perceive from the me.
Yeah.
You see, the me stands apart, outside of, separates itself. It says,
Mhm.
oh, I'm seeing that.
Mhm.
So it doesn't go to it. It just stands apart. Says, oh, I see that. Okay, I got it.
Sometimes it resists it, pushes it.
Yeah.
Which is duality
Yes.
by definition.
Yes, it says, I see that. Oh, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh, let me think about it. Yeah. Oh, well, let me think. Oh, I see something else. Oh, let me think about that. Oh, maybe I can think about this and that together. Yeah, let me think about this and this is what this.
Trying to figure out ways to get rid of it,
and it's
strategies.
And it's always apart. Yeah, standing apart. Yeah, but what also accompanies the mind, this sense of me that perceives from outside, perceives perceptions, is that it also feels apart.
Yeah.
And that's where the suffering comes. It doesn't come so much from the thinking.
Right.
It comes from the feeling. At the feeling level, we feel apart. So we feel unloved.
Yeah.
We don't. I mean, you can think, oh, I think people don't love me, but I don't give a hoot.
Yeah,
I might think people don't love me. I don't give a damn if people love me or not. But if I feel that people don't love me, I mean, there is a fire. There is a fire, right?
Yeah,
it's at the feeling level. So it's a feeling level. So this is why it's important to go to your body. Yeah, when there is anything you're experiencing that is not, very happy, located in your body. Yeah, just sit still for a few minutes, locate it. I'm not talking about a physical pain. I'm talking about a psychological pain in the body, the unhappiness. Locate it, and then you just go to it. Go to it with your complete openness. Invite it to your friendship, to your love. Just invite it. Says, okay, let's be together. Let's be together. Let's feel that. And as you're inviting it, in the invitation, there is the space of invitation, which is already there. Your interest, your love. And see what happens. See what reveals itself.
Yeah.
Because it is in standing apart from the sensation that is maintained. Standing apart from the body that it's maintained. That is maintained. Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, for a long time I noticed the mental. Okay, there's the mental. The body still had the reactions. I didn't realize to go to it. But now I'm seeing the mental, and then also the react. When you go to the body.
Yes.
That's a little more powerful.
Yeah. As best as you can, go to the body. Yeah. As best as you can, do the exploration right there. It's very sweet because it feels very beautiful.
Yeah. Definitely.
I can absolutely feel that when you're talking about it. And the interesting thing I see about the separate self is that the tension becomes, you're almost a nerd to it. Speaking of this, what I have to kind of get to, because it's like this dead space. So consciousness has to embrace that, or pass, or it has to be seen, or has to happen within that, in order for sensation to, or some kind of energetic level to open up and just be more open, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, consciousness is openness already.
Yeah.
You see, it's impersonal openness. There is.
I think it's just funny you're saying like the loving, where you have your resistance or where you have your pain.
Yeah. It's approaching it, being approaching it in a friendly way, but also giving it its complete freedom. You're giving it its freedom, meaning the freedom is already there, and you're just not locking. You're not locking any doors around it. So you come empty-handed to the sensation, to what's happening. Yeah. First, it's important to recognize that there is a bodily sensation it's always connected to the me thought, to the I thought. Yeah? It's the I thought, and then there is a bodily sensation. So you come to the bodily sensation, you come empty-handed. Like a peace negotiators, they come empty-handed, and they say, okay, let's just, what's the problem? We're just here together. Let's just sit together, Yeah, so sit together. And the body loves that. The body loves, it loves that, loves the sweet stuff. Loves to be hugged, to rest. It loves that. And in a way, even when the body exerts itself, sometimes we're exerting ourselves. The body says there are like certain chemicals that get emitted, in the body that are really sweet. They have like a high to them. It's been documented in some of the. But the body doesn't stay contracted. It contracts when it needs to for a certain practical reason. It contracts when you're pulling something, but then it goes back to the relaxed state. And that applies to the entire cellular system, the entire space, that we refer to as the body. Loves that, loves to relax. And at the mind level too, it's a body-mind. They're not divided. Also at the mind level, the mind loves to relax. It loves the sweetness. And it loves the contemplation. Because the contemplation is sort of a celebration of the recognition of consciousness. That's contemplation is a celebration of consciousness. And it's very, very joyful. And creativity too, like creation. There is a certain quality of creation that is effortless. It's not trying to create something. It's inspired. It's as if like something is coming through you, and you feel like writing a poem, or you feel like calling a friend and telling them, sharing something with them. It's an inspiration that comes from beyond. It's like you're like just a channel. You are the channel. So
it's so clear to me that you're saying this. I know it's true. I'm hearing it, and now I have this big listening, and there's this big transformation that's taking place.
Beautiful, yeah. It's very lovely. It's very lovely. It's beautiful. That's sure.